So let's dive right into this video and this topic by answering the most important question first. What exactly is ReactJS and why would we use it? Why do we need it? What's the problem it helps us solve? Regarding the what, we can of course visit reactjs.org, the official webpage of ReactJS. And there we learn that React is a JavaScript library, and it's a JavaScript library for building user interfaces. Now that's quite straightforward. It's a library for the JavaScript programming language that helps us build user interfaces. But what exactly does this nice sentence mean? ReactJS is a library, and to be precise, it's a client-side library. It's about client-side JavaScript. So the JavaScript code which runs in the browsers of your visitors. And that is important because we use JavaScript in the browser to manipulate web pages after they were loaded. And that allows us to build rich, highly interactive, modern user interfaces for our websites. Take something like Netflix, for example, which is actually built with React. There we can browse around, we can hover over one of the movies or series, and we get more details there. We can add it to our list, and we can go to that list page, and everything here happens very smoothly and also quickly. We never need to click anywhere and load a new HTML page. That refresh icon in the top left corner never spins. Because we never request a new HTML page, we never have to wait for a new HTML page to be generated by the server. And that happens because JavaScript is doing some work here, and it's updating what we see on the screen, the DOM, whilst we are working on that page. And that gives us that nice user experience, that nice UI, which we know from mobile apps, for example. When we work with a mobile app, we're used to things being very reactive. There we can work with the app and switch between different screens without having that latency, which we know from some websites, without requesting new HTML pages behind the scenes. So mobile apps therefore feel very reactive. Things happen instantly. We don't need to wait for new pages to load or for actions to start. And traditionally, in web apps, that was different. There we often had to click a button and then wait for a new page to be loaded and to show up. And whilst that, of course, also does work, it is not the same user experience our users know from their mobile apps, and it's often not the user experience we want to deliver, therefore. Now, that's a problem we can solve with JavaScript in the browser, because that allows us to manipulate the DOM and therefore what the user sees without requesting a new HTML page and waiting for it. And therefore, just JavaScript would be enough. But let me give you an example of just JavaScript and why we might want to use something like React instead of just JavaScript.